You're listening to Preston FM. My name's Chris Holt, and next up we've got Al Green, and you're tired of being alone.
So what is Preston FM?
Preston FM, it's a community radio station. I say community as in everyone in the community is involved in it. It's unlike an ordinary radio station in the fact that it's run by volunteers. Run in the sense that the volunteers have a say in every single part of what we do.
What did you do before coming to Preston FM?
Before coming to Preston FM, wow, quite a journey really, I guess. When I was a lot younger, I was fascinated by Asia.
All right.
So I decided to hot-tail it off to India for a short break, for 6 months I think. It's not too short, but, and from there I decided I didn't fancy going home, so stayed there a little bit longer, started working for a couple of charities and all sorts of interesting things were going on. Then money came a bit of an issue, so I hopped over to Hong Kong. I worked there for about 18 months doing lots and lots of different things. I eventually became a qualified powder monkey, which is a term used for people that blow things up, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Things moved on from there. I started working for a forensic service with young people that have been in trouble, helping them get on the straight and narrow, and then from that over to Preston FM, and I guess the rest is history.
What is it about Preston FM that made you stay?
I think that the thing about Preston FM that makes you want to stay is the people. First and foremost, it's the people. Not just the staff, who I work with more hours a week than I care to mention, but the volunteers and the general ethos of the whole company, I think.
What does a typical day involve here?
Well, no, there's no particular typical day. I could be in a primary school on a Monday. I could be in a community centre on Tuesday afternoon. I could be back in the studio setting up for a band to record. Yeah, there's no particular day. That's the best thing about it.
What equipment do you use when you're producing your show?
Try to use, especially for recording, a very, well, it's cheap, it's actually free, it's a free source program called Audacity. We use this because people at the end of the session can go home, they can download it for free, and they can sort of get to really know the ins and outs of it at home. As for the actual PC while you're on the air, it's a program called Simian.
And how is the station funded?
If you ask anyone that works with me in the office, we're all funded by little pots of money from all sorts of different places. There's lots and lots of different. The Big Lottery is a major funder for the radio station. I think we've got another year left on that.
How do you find, or who gives you the youth work that you do?
A lot of it just comes directly to us, but it doesn't take more than a couple of phone calls to say we've got some young people who would be interested in making a radio show or doing a podcast, because it's like something quite different, quite exciting. Especially when we say, we've actually been funded for this, and if you'd like to bring 8 young people, you can come along for free.
What's your most memorable day here at Preston FM?
It's someone that comes on a course maybe that might be a little bit difficult, that you're unsure whether they're going to go through it, and at the end of the day they've got a huge smile on their face and they can't wait to come back.
How can other people outside the station get involved with it?
Getting involved is, well, hopefully it's as easy as logging onto the website, going towards Get Involved tab, clicking on that and going through.
And what does the future hold for the station?
Prior to this we had 2 buildings. We were coming under the banner of PressCap. Now PressCap's a visual arts company, and we're actually part of PressCap as well, so it's audio and visual. So we had 2 offices before, but now we've joined them together. We've got a huge big space for lots of exciting projects to take place in the media centre. I think that's quite exciting, that when a lot of people are tightening the belts, we're actually expanding. So I think things for PressCap actually are looking up and actually looking rosy. Right, that was Al Green. You've been listening to Chris on the Four Corners Show. Tune in again next week when I'll be on between 8 and 10. Look forward to it. Thanks very much. Good night.